Hello everyone, this is Vinita and welcome to Hopeful Turns. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the tutorial of this crochet coaster. Now the pattern for this coaster is beginner level pattern and we'll be just using double crochet, chain stitch and slip stitch to make the coasters. Now this flower coaster, I have used two colors, but you can totally make this in one color if you want to. I just wanted to highlight the scallop border here. That's why I used a contrasting color. Now I have used cotton yarns to make these coasters, but you can definitely use acrylic. It's just that if you are going to use it for very hot things, to keep hot things on it, cotton would be preferable because it is much more heat resistant than your acrylic. So that's why I've used a cotton yarn. This is a DK weight cotton yarn. And for that I have used a 4 mm crochet hook. You can use any yarn that you have, just go with the recommended hook size. Apart from that, you would require a darning needle to weave in the ends and a pair of scissors. So these are the few supplies that you'd require. Now apart from this, if you're looking for some other beginner friendly pattern, I will put a few beginner friendly patterns in the description box. You can check the links up if you're interested. And if at any point in the video you like what you see, please do not forget to press on the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. Now let's just get started. So we'll start this pattern with a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, you take your yarn and then loop it around your finger like an X. Once you have that, take this loop out and pull your working yarn through this loop. So this here is your slip knot. I'm going to attach my hook to my slip knot. Okay, now we can start. So we'll start by making 4 chain stitch. So make 4 chain stitch. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here we have got our 4 chain stitch. Now what we'll do is we will slip stitch into the very first chain stitch here. So go into the very first chain stitch and make a slip stitch. So in order to make a slip stitch, just pull your working yarn through these 2 loops. So I'm going to pull it from here and here. So this will create a small circle and we will be working in the center of this circle. Okay, so we can start our round 1. So for round 1, we are going to start with 2 chain stitch. So make 2 chain stitch, 1 and 2. Next, we are going to place 16 double crochet in the center of the circle here. So to make a double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook into the center of the circle, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. So this here is your first double crochet. I'll make another double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. So this is my second double crochet. Like this, I'm going to make a total of 16 double crochet for my round 1. We have put chain 2 in the very beginning. So that here, the chain 2 here is going to be treated as a filler stitch. We are not going to count it as a double crochet. So the filler stitch will help to hide the gap that will be formed when you finish one round. So the chain 2 plus your 16 double crochet will make your round 1. So I'll complete my 16 double crochet and meet you at the end of this round. So here I'm almost at the end of this round. Actually I have placed 14 double crochet, and if you find that there is not enough space to put all your 16 double crochet, what you can do is you can just push the stitches to one side so that you can get enough space. So I'll work my last 2 double crochet in order to make it total of 16 double crochet. So I just wanted to say that if you don't find the space to work all the 16 double crochet, just push the stitches to a side so that you get all the stitches in the circle. Okay, so here I have got my 16 double crochets and my chain 2. Now we'll finish off this round. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet. If you see, this here is our chain 2. I'm going to skip the chain 2 and this stitch here is my first double crochet. So I'm going to go there and slip stitch to join. So I'm going to slip stitch. I'll pull the yarn through this loop and this loop. So this will complete our round 1. Now we'll move on to round 2, and here we are going to start our round with 3 chain stitch. Okay, so we are going to make 3 chain stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Now this 3 chain stitch here is going to be treated as a double crochet for this round. Okay, so this is my first double crochet. Now come to the next stitch. So this double crochet actually goes on top of this double crochet. This is the way it is, just slightly twisted, so that is why this is first double crochet and this here is my next stitch. So here I'm going to go and make a double crochet like this. So chain 3, as I said, is going to be treated as a double crochet. So here you have 2 double crochet. Once you have that, you make 2 chain stitch, 1, 2. So now if you see, we have 2 double crochet and 2 chain stitch. Okay, next what we are going to do is we are going to put 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 double crochet is going there. So this is your next stitch here. Okay, so in this next stitch I'm going to place a double crochet. So go here and make a double crochet like this and a double crochet in the next stitch as well. So here is 1 double crochet, here is my next double crochet. So we are going to place 2 double crochets. After that I'm going to make 2 chain stitch, 1 and 2. So this is the pattern that we are going to repeat. So every time you finish your chain 2, you are going to place 2 double crochets. So 2 chain stitches over. So come to your next stitch. So this has already been done. So this is my next stitch here. I'll go there and make a double crochet. So this is 1. You have to make a double crochet in the next stitch as well. So I'll place my double crochet in the next stitch. So here, this is my second double crochet. So once you have 2 double crochet, you make 2 chain stitch, 1, 2, and similarly you follow the same pattern. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, come to your next stitch, again put 2 double crochet. So this is 1 and 1 more. So you have to put 2 double crochet adjacent to each other, and once you have 2 double crochet as a set, you follow it by 2 chain stitch. So I'll repeat the same pattern, making 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch, 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch. So and I'll finish and meet you at the end of this round. So here I'm at the end of my round 2, and if you count here, you'll get a total of 16 double crochet. So I'll just give it a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here again I have 16 double crochet, and every 2 double crochet is separated by 2 chain stitch. So now we'll finish off this round. So this was my last set of 2 double crochet. After that you'll have to put 2 chain stitch, 1, 2. And to finish off this round, we are going to slip stitch into the third chain of our chain 3. So if you see here, this is the 3 chain stitch which we will be treating as a double crochet. So I'm going into the third chain of my chain 3, and I'm going to slip stitch to finish off this round. So this will complete our round 2. Okay, now we'll move on to round 3. And round 3, again we are going to start with 3 chain stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Now this chain 3 again is going to be treated as a double crochet. We are going to keep it aside for a moment, just ignore it for the moment, and we will start working in the chain 2 space. So in the third round we will be always working in the chain 2 space. So the pattern for this round is, in every chain 2 space you have to put 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. So I'll show you. So this is my first chain 2 space. This is the chain 3. Just ignore it for the moment. Come to the very first chain 2 space and make 2 double crochet. So this is my first double crochet. I'll make 1 more double crochet in the same stitch. Okay. So here we have got 2 double crochet. Once you have that, make 2 chain stitch, 1, 2, and in the same chain 2 space, make 2 more double crochet. So I'm going into the same chain 2 space, and I'm going to make 2 more double crochet. So this is 1, I'll put 1 more. So this is 2. So this will be the pattern for this round. In every chain 2 space, we will be making 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. Okay. So we'll do that again. So this chain 2 space is over. This is my next chain 2 space, and I'm going to repeat the same thing. So I'll start with 2 double crochet, So this is my first double crochet. I'll make one more. So here is my second double crochet. 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch, and then in the same space 2 more double crochet. Okay, so this is the pattern that we'll repeat. In every chain 2 space you're going to do the same thing. You will be making 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch, 2 double crochet. So this is the next chain 2 space. So please put 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. So like this, in every chain 2 space you have to put 2 double crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. So I'll just finish this round, and in the very last chain 2 space what we'll do, it's a little bit different. I'll show you what to do. Okay, so till this chain 2 space, till the second last chain 2 space, just repeat the same pattern. So here I am at the end of my round 3. I have made 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet in every chain 2 space. So I have a total of 7 sets now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So here I've got my 7 sets of 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet, but it should be 8 to complete this round. So I have not worked on my last chain 2 space, so that we'll do that. Okay, so what we'll do for the last chain 2 space is, I'll just show you. So for my last chain 2 space here, I'll again start with 2 double crochet. So I'm going to put my 2 double crochet. This is 1. I'll make another one just like we did earlier. So 2 double crochets are done. After that, make 2 chain stitch, 1, 2, and then place just 1 double crochet. So after making 2 chain stitch, I'm going to put just 1 double crochet here. Okay, and the chain 3 that we had put earlier will be acting as a second double crochet. So that will finish up round 2. So I'm just putting 1 double crochet, and to finish off this round, this here is my chain 3. I'm going into the top of my chain 3, the third chain of my chain 3, and I'm going to slip stitch here. So this will complete my round 3. So this again is 2 double crochets. Okay, so this completes round 3. Now at this point I'm going to change my color. If you want, you can continue with the same color, but I'm just going to change my color. So I'm going to cut my yarn here and take my new color yarn. So I'll just cut this off and start with white color. Okay, so I'll take my white color yarn, and you can attach your yarn the way you prefer, but I'm just going to make a slip knot first. Attach it to my hook here. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'll go to any chain 2 space of this round. So I'll just go to this chain 2 space for the time being, and I'm going to slip stitch in the chain 2 space. So here I'm going to slip stitch in order to join my yarn here, the chain 2 space. You can easily find the chain 2 space. Now we are going to make the scalloped border for this round. So this is your chain 2 space. A slip stitch has been made. Come to the next space here, not the chain 2 space, but there will be a space before your chain 2 space. So this is a chain 2 space, this is a chain 2 space, there is a space here between 2 double crochets. There I'm going to go and make 6 double crochet. Okay, so in this space here I'm going to put 6 double crochet. So this here is 1. I'll make my second one. So this is just 1 completed so far. I have to make 6. So this is your second one. It's just not moving, so sorry. And this is my third double crochet, my fourth double crochet, fifth double crochet, and one more double crochet I have to put. So this here is my sixth double crochet. Okay, so here I have got my 6 double crochet. Next is your chain 2 space. So come to your chain 2 space and make a slip stitch. So go directly into this chain 2 space and make a slip stitch. So this will complete the scalloped border. So like this we are going to repeat till the end of this round. So in every chain 2 space you will put a slip stitch, and in the space between the double crochet you are going to put 6 double crochet. So here you have a slip stitch. In this space make 6 double crochet, and in the chain 2 space put a slip stitch. So that will continue. So this is a slip stitch. In this space I'm going to make 6 double crochet. So this here is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5 and one more 6. Okay, so this is the scallop border. So 6 double crochet is going in this space. Come to your chain 2 space and make a slip stitch. So like this, just complete this round making 6 double crochet followed by a slip stitch. So here you have a slip stitch. Here you make 6 double crochet. In the next chain 2 space make a slip stitch. So continue making slip stitch and 6 double crochet and meet you at the end of this round. So here I'm at the end of this round and I have a total of 8 scalloped border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So once you are done with your last 6 double crochet, what we'll do is in the very first slip stitch where we had started our round, there we are going. So this here is the very first slip stitch that we had put. I'm going to go there and on top of that stitch I'm going to make a slip stitch to finish off this round. Okay, not down but just on top of that I'm going to make this slip stitch, and at this point I'm going to cut my yarn off. So this will complete our coaster. All right, so that's how the coaster is. Now we can just join hide in all the loose ends. So what I like to do is I just like to tie these 2 ends just to be sure that it is secured. So you can do a double knot if you like, and after that only I'm going to weave in the ends, but that's just optional. I like to tie the knot before stitching here, so that because this is something that will be washed quite frequently, so I just don't want the ends to come out. Okay, so this is how the coaster is. It's a very simple pattern. Okay, now we'll just weave in the ends. So here I have attached my darning needle, and then I'm going to go through a couple of stitches. It's just going to be a random stitching. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to go through so many number of stitches. So I'll go through this stitch, and then what I'll do is I'll go through all the 6 stitches from this scallop loop and pull out my needle from this end. I think I have cut my yarn a little bit too small. Okay, so here I have gone through these 6 stitches. If you have yarn left, you can go through another set also. So just go through a couple of stitches, that would be more than enough. So I'll just pull my yarn here. Okay, so that takes care of it, and just cut the remaining. Like this, you can just finish off weaving in all the other loose ends also, and here our coaster is ready. So it's a very pretty and simple pattern to do, and as I've said, you can definitely experiment with the colors. It's very easy to make. So here I have a couple of coasters. I am planning to make it as a set of 6 and give it as a gift. So you can make it make a small basket also and keep all the coasters together. It will look super beautiful. So that's all for this tutorial here. I hope you liked it. Now, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, please do not forget to press on the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. See you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching.